Sometimes you'll find yourself zoomed in on an image and working in Photoshop. It might be because you're trying to do a fine adjustment on just a small area, or maybe you're using a paintbrush tool to really touch up a blemish, such as a wrinkle or a zit on someone's skin. Being able to zoom in makes it a lot easier to do the detail work. Problem though is it gets really hard to see what's going on. For example, if we zoom in here on this image, Command plus, you see we can go in nice and tight and start to work. If I hold on the space bar, I get the hand tool, and I can go in on the areas of the image that I want to work with. Maybe I wanted to touch up this little green blemish here in the eye. On the other hand, though, it gets really hard to see what's happening, and this is where the Navigator can come into play. If you choose Window, Navigator, you'll see it opens up. Now the Navigator is essentially a panel that shows you the entire image all at once. By default, it's really quite small, so I recommend you resize it. I'll go ahead and pull this and make it a little bit bigger, and then I click over here and I start to work, and you see we can move around the image. That works nicely. You could toggle that off and on by just clicking the little steering wheel there, navigating the ship per se. Or if you want, you could tear that off by dragging and reposition it anywhere on the screen that's more convenient for your workflow. You could make this as big as you want, and oftentimes I'll go pretty large, giving me that area to work with. The red box indicates the part of the image you're viewing, so if I drag down here to the nose, there it is. Or maybe over to the claw here. You could see how being able to go in on details of the image makes it easier. If you want to see a wider area, you could just drag this slider, and the red box is indicating what is being seen in the canvas here. And of course, drag it to where you want to work. I often find that the Navigator is essential to getting around my image quickly. There are lots of ways to move within an image. Here's a couple of them. You can drag the scroll bars to move to whatever part of the photo you want. You can hold down the space bar to temporarily switch to the hand tool, or press H for hand and switch. So with the hand tool, I can grab and essentially move my position to where I want and release, and it zooms back in. Click again, drag over to the area we want, and release, and it goes in there. So you see the hand tool lets you also quickly move, and it's really up to you how you like to work. Personally, I find that the Navigator panel is often overlooked because it lets me keep a global view while working at a very localized level.